Buona giornata, my name is Stefania, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to get into brands I want to try in 2019. Obviously it's December, so there's not a lot of time left, and Christmas gifts have taken all my money. So we are going to try to talk about different brands. I want to kind of try to give smaller brands a chance. Most of the time they really impress me. So not that all these are smaller brands, but a few of them are. So we'll talk about all that stuff, get into the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so let's talk about some of the bigger brands first. So Flawless Beauty is available at Sephora. I've never tried anything, obviously, from any of these brands, but nothing is in store at Sephora, at least at the Sephora's near me. So I'm definitely interested in it, but I also don't want to go out and like spend money on and pay online and like end up returning it. But the liquid lipsticks look really nice. They're 25 or 26 bucks a piece, so not super cheap. But maybe like on a Sephora VIB, I might pick up a few items. I know they have foundation out, they have setting powder, and they just came out with their first eyeshadow palette. So I think it's a brand that is growing for sure. But yeah, it is a brand that I am interested in trying. I'm always into new lip products. You guys know this. Another brand I want to try. Most of these aren't available at any big stores. The only one I have on here that is Sugar Pill is going to be released at Ulta, and I've never tried anything from Sugar Pill. I've always looked at it on like Beautylish and stuff, and the colors always seem super vibrant and they have great reviews, but I've just never pulled the trigger just because, you know, when you order from any of the websites that has a smaller brand that's not available at the big stores, they generally don't have a return policy, and I need that return policy just in case they have not satisfied. So now that they are going to be sold at Ulta, I am much more comfortable kind of taking the plunge into those. So if you have any color suggestions, let me know. But I've heard that like the red is great and the white is really white. Everyone always compares it to that one. So I'm excited to kind of dip into those. Next on here that I'm probably most wanting to try is Linda Hallberg products. I've never tried anything from her brand. It always looks so pretty and nice and just they look good, but also an expensive price tag, and same exact thing, you can't really return it. So I'm kind of just like, do I spend the money and just hope it works out? Like, I don't know. The eye crayons, what she calls them, eye crayons, they're eyeliners. Those look so nice. I really want the vibrant set that has like a yellow and an orange, and I'll try to put pictures up here as I talk through these, but I really want to try those out. And then the quads thing is, there's certain colors I like in each quad, and then there's always like, I like half of it and then I don't like the other half. Like I know I won't use the other half, so it's hard to spend $40+ on a little 4-pan thing that I'm just like, what if I only use half of this? But one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Mel Thompson, always raves about her stuff, and so I'm definitely like, she's probably number one on this list of things that I'm like ready to pull the trigger on. Next are things that aren't quite so expensive. P. Louise I've talked about. I've never tried the base before. I still really want to try out the base. Even the eyeshadow palettes, I think they're going to start coming out with more for sure. So I really want to try the P. Louise base. I just haven't pulled the trigger on paying for shipping. I'm cheap when it comes to shipping. You guys know this. So that is an item I do want to try. Another one is Batty Bee lashes. I have never been into lashes until this year. I always got lash extensions, and then I'd like them for like 2 weeks, and then I'd get really tired of them, and I just couldn't keep up with the maintenance. I think they're great for like vacation, but the rest of the time I'm just like, I don't have time to sit on this table for an hour. Like, I just panic and my eyes will start watering, and the lady always gets super mad at me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to do this. Love the way it looks for a few days, and then I really want to like just start touching my eyes and rubbing my eyes, especially because I work out a lot and then sweat. And yeah, I have started to love lashes, was the whole point of this story. So I've tried some from Lily Lashes this year, which is a more expensive brand, and I have really liked them. They came out with synthetics recently, so I've bought a few pairs of those. But Batty Bee Lashes is mink, and they are $19, so considerably cheaper than Lily Lashes. So I kind of really want to try them out. I have enough lashes in my collection at the moment where I'm like, you really don't need those. I thought myself. I don't know how long that will last, but for right now, I'm just like, nope. But eventually I do really want to try some of those lashes. They look very nice. Other brands I've kind of put on this list, not any particular thing. There's just smaller brands that I really want to try stuff from that I haven't tried. Ace Beauty just came out with a palette. I kind of talked about that, I think, in my new releases. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember things from yesterday. I'm like a goldfish. I retain information for 3 seconds. So, but yeah, I do really want to try this out. I really want to try this palette out. Maybe not necessarily this palette in particular, but I've seen kind of mixed reviews. Some people seem to love Ace Beauty and think it's such a great price point, and then I've heard the opposite where they're like, I can't get these to work. So I'm kind of like in between where I'm like, do I give them that chance or not? You know? I don't know. Another one is Alamar Cosmetics. I thought the first palette was really pretty, but for some reason I just haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet. She is releasing a new palette, and again, it looks pretty, but there's still only a few shades in there that I'm like really excited about, and then the rest I'm like, there's not that many shades in the palettes in general, so if I'm not excited about half of it, I'm kind of like, is it worth buying? You know? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just kind of like, I want to try it, but there's always something like holding me back from trying it. So if you, yeah, I don't know. I keep saying, if you've tried it, let me know. I feel that way about everything I'm talking about, so I'm going to stop saying that. And really, that's about it. There's certain little things I want to try here and there, like I really want to get into more drugstore makeup and dive into that a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm trying to give smaller brands a chance. You guys know I tried Hank and Henry Beauty this time around and did a video on that, and I absolutely was blown away. I like loved that little tiny like palette thing with the shimmer on the bottom. It's just that it's been sold out for months, like months. And I think they said they're going to have their big restock in January, February, something beginning of next year. So I really want to pick more of those up. It just didn't count as something I'd never tried. But I've only tried one product, you know? So, but those, I cannot wait to get my hands on more of those shades. And I think that's pretty much it as far as brands I want to try. Let me know if you guys have obviously tried any of these, your thoughts, your opinions. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Glamlight just came out with like this pizza eyeshadow palette, and at first I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't think I'll buy it because it's so freaking big and I need room. I cannot. Like, I need room. But it does look really pretty. It does look interesting. So let me know what brands you guys are going to want to try out, what you want me to try out. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Bye, guys.